Hey friends, so welcome to the first garden tour of 2026. This is the first full-blown garden tour. So I am filming this just a few days early. My plan was to film it later this week, but I was looking at the forecast and it looks like it's going to be chances of rain for like multiple days in a row. And I wanted to make sure to get a garden tour filmed for you guys, so we're doing it just a few days early. But we're gonna take a peek of what's going on in my garden, see what my raised beds are doing, and we're gonna check out my green stalks and check out some flowers that I planted, check out my garlic. So we've got a full-blown agenda. So hang on and we are gonna jump right into the garden tour. All right, so we are gonna start with my green stalks. And in my green stalks, I planted onions. And I don't know if we're going to get any onions or not. I did trim them back and I am kind of regretting that decision now because it kind of definitely caused them to brown on the ends. And I'm hoping that they just pull out of it and they survive, but we'll see. It's possible. We still got some green growth, so maybe some of them will. But these are supposed to be all of the red onions, I believe. Yes, they are the red Ampasta onions. And these I had started from seed. And so we're just gonna see. They are super, super tiny little guys. I don't know if we'll get any onions. This is my first attempt at growing onions from seed. And I can definitely say I don't know what I'm doing. So this is just kind of an experiment and see what happens. And it's been that way kind of the whole entire process because I didn't know if any of the seeds would even germinate because a bunch of this, they were like a year old. And so I knew I had to like go ahead and get them started to see if we could get any germination. But this green stalk here has all of my white onions. If they survive, we'll see. Like I said, don't know what's gonna happen, but they look a little puny since I trimmed them. So I'm kind of regretting that decision, but it is what it is. This one here though looks pretty good. So, you know, if I get a handful of onions out of this, I will be happy. So we'll take it as they come. But a couple of them are not doing too bad. But these are the yellow Spanish Utah. And this variety, I think, are long day onions. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna have any success with them, just partly because I don't know if I've got enough daylight hours. I may. But the red Ampasta are actually the intermediate day onions, which is what I need to grow in my area. I have since learned that since I bought these seeds that there are different onions that grow in different zones, basically, kind of different based on like daylight length. And so there's short day, intermediate day, and long day onions. And I got long day and intermediate day, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't have anything planted yet in the last green stalk. That will become my pepper tower again. And anyway, but so far this is a weekend and we've got some promise, you know, some promise, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And then down here is my calendula that I planted out. These were seedlings that I had started under the grow lights and they are doing well. I believe that we have got some potential budding there on a few of them right in there. That looks like a bud to me. And I even see a little color on the tip. So maybe, yeah, we got some more buds there. So I'm hoping that maybe in the next few days we might get some calendula flowers. That would be super cool. And then this here is what I have going. This rosemary and this lavender I had winter sowed and I put these out in the garden in January, and I will see if I can show you guys there is a little bit of rosemary. It's tiny little bit, not too much, but hey, we got some sproutage. And then this is lavender and it's doing better. You can see in there. And then this one here, I had done cold stratifying in the fridge and it was going really good. And then we had a winter snap and I forgot to bring it in, but it survived. It's pulled back out. So I am thrilled with that one. This one did not. This one, I don't have any sprouts in there. And this one was also a lavender, but it was a first year flowering lavender. So that one from the cold snap, it definitely killed it. And I do not have any of that particular lavender growing, but I have some other varieties, so I'm okay. But this is a little update on what's growing on my deck. So we're gonna run out to my front yard real quick before I go out to the garden, and we're gonna go take a peek at my garlic that's growing out there. So let's run out there real quick, update you there, and then we'll go out to the garden. So this is my garlic area. I thought I was filming and I was not. But this garlic, I did not plant it out last fall like I should have. I totally forgot about it. I had it stored away in a cool, dark area. And then like the end of February, 1st of March, I realized that I found my garlic and I'm like, oh no. So I just threw it in the ground and we're just gonna see what happens. So I know that this garlic may not get as big, so I may not get as big of bulbs. It's just kind of a Hail Mary attempt. I seem to have a lot of those with gardening. It seems like nothing happens like I want it to or like I plan for it to. It just seems like something happens and gets me derailed. But if nothing else, this garlic is all seed garlic that I purchased from In My Gardener a year ago this past fall. And I decided to just reuse it, and if I can get enough garlic to grow to give me more seed garlic, I will be happy with that, and then I will try to replant everything this fall, whatever I should appropriately plant it to actually grow some big garlic. So if I get nothing but seed garlic out of this, I'm gonna be happy. It's not gonna be a loss. I will try again another year, because that's kind of what this is rather than lose it, I thought I'm gonna throw it in, see what happens, and I may get some seed garlic out of it, and we're just gonna see what happens. So, but yeah, this is my garlic patch. And I have it up in the front of my house, and I'm hoping as soon as my garden gets expanded, when my sister and brother-in-law come out in about 6 weeks, that I will be I'll have more room in my garden, and I'm gonna have a bigger fenced off area, and I'm gonna move all of these grow bags back there. And then just ignore the little, grow bag situation back there. Those I need to move to my garden too. I just don't have room for them yet. So they just got thrown up there for now. But yeah, this is the garlic that I have growing for this year. So we're gonna see if we get any garlic. Hopefully, if nothing else, I can get seed garlic. So all right, now we're gonna run back to my raised bed garden area. So welcome to my raised bed garden area. If you are new here, if not, you have seen this a few times before. So I've got a few things going on in here. I've got a bunch of brassicas, and I have got some potatoes and maybe some herbs. I don't know if any of those have germinated yet, but we're gonna take a peek. But I am hoping that I can lift back this bug fabric, this insect netting, and take a peek at my brassicas inside. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of show you one bed at a time and then kind of put it back together, because I don't want any of the moths to get in here. So we're just gonna bend down here and take a quick peek at this, see what's going on under the netting, and show you guys. So this is a broccoli. This variety is, let me look at my the Belstar broccoli variety. And so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 broccoli plants. This one here did not survive, so I've got 5 in here. And if it stays cool enough, I might actually get some broccoli. They're looking decently enough now. I was kind of nervous about them, but they're looking pretty good. I do see a piece of grass. And then I got on the very ends, I threw in some onions on that end, and then right down here on this end as well. And I threw them in because I had a few extras from the green stock. This is a piece of grass I'll go ahead and weed. But we'll just see which ones do better. See if they do better out here in the garden, if they do better in the green stalks. So it was just kind of an experiment. But this is my broccoli bed, my Belstar broccoli bed. So overall, I think we're doing pretty good, especially whenever these seedlings, when I first saw them, oh, they looked so pathetic. So, all right. So that's the first bed. Okay. And then this is my second bed. So this is right over there. That is a cabbage, an early Jersey Wakefield. And then we've got a broccoli and a broccoli. And then we've got 2 more broccoli. And let's see if I can kind of lift the netting up. And then another cabbage down there on the end. And I think the cabbage are gonna do all right. We'll see. They take a while to form heads, but everything over here actually is doing pretty decently. So I'm pretty thrilled, honestly, with how things have turned out, because when these seedlings were first planted out here, it did not look good. And I honestly didn't expect for them to even survive. So if I can just get 1 or 2 heads of broccoli this year, I'm gonna be thrilled. And this, I forgot to tell you, but this is the Green Magic broccoli that's in here. And I can't tell if I've got a little bit of bug damage or if that is hail damage. I don't see, because we had a little bit of wind and rain and I can't really tell. It may be bug damage, so I was gonna try to spray these, but lo and behold, it's supposed to rain again. So we'll see, but I'm keeping an eye on them. I'm hoping that this insect netting will help protect them better than it did last year. And it is so far. They are looking better, but I still may have to spray them with BT and keep a close eye on them. And then my last bed that we'll take a peek at. This bed is the kohlrabi bed. And you can see we've got little bulbs. There's kohlrabi. So this is the first time, I think, that I've actually got some bulbs on the kohlrabi. And that one there's looking pretty decent sized right over there. So I had initially planted, there's one that's not gonna survive, but I had initially planted 10 in here, I think. And I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that have survived completely. That one's not. That would have been the 9th one, and the 10th one had already gone bye-bye. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that grass too while I have the netting up. But my kohlrabi, I think, are looking pretty good. Again, we've got a few holes right over there, so I'm gonna have to watch and see if that is insect damage or if that was potentially storm damage. I'm not sure. But overall, they're looking really good, and I'm really happy with them. All right, and I will put all of my stuff back once we finish doing the garden tour. So this bed here was chamomile that I had cold stratified seeds on, and then is this chamomile? Yes, this is chamomile. I had to double check myself. And the paper towel that I cold stratified them on, like the seeds wouldn't come off of that. So that is what that is the paper towel. I figured it probably would disintegrate, and it will. But we've got a little bit of germination of the chamomile out here. So if this doesn't survive, I've got chamomile that I was growing in red solo cups that I have under my grow light still, and it's doing fabulous. So we'll see. And right here, I don't think I've got any germination yet. And this is a lavender, but I have other lavender in other areas, like in my jugs that you already saw. So we'll see if I'm just hoping to get some lavender growing because I really, really want it. So I'm not unhappy if I have an overabundance. It'll be fine. And then this is echinacea. And oh yeah, there we go. There's a sprout. I was like, I don't think I see any sprouts. I do. There's one. Yay. Okay. That makes me happy. This might be one too right there. Let me remove that leaf. Oh, and there's a couple. So maybe I think we've got some echinacea sprouting. That's awesome. But I don't see any lavender yet. But that's okay, because I have lavender sprouting up in my jugs. So, okay, that's awesome. I'm so happy because I was just out here, I think yesterday, and I didn't see any sprouts. I don't have anything planted in these 3 whiskey barrels yet, but in this one, I have got some lemon balm. And as you can see, we've got some germination just scattered around here and there. So that is awesome. And again, this was another one that I had cold stratified with some of the paper towels, and they stuck. So that's what some of that white is that paper towel. But yay, this is coming up. So that's thrilling because I definitely want lemon balm because I use it for teas. And then this is catnip. And I've also got some seedling germination there. So yay. Okay. Actually quite a bunch when I look in there. So, and there's really quite a decent amount of lemon balm too. So yay. That's super exciting to me to see those. And then let's go check on some potatoes. So this grow bag, all of these grow bags, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grow bags, we've all got potato plants on them now. And over here, this bed, these are all my Kennebec potatoes. So that's super exciting. They are coming up and looking pretty good so far. So hopefully the severe weather will stay away because hail and stuff like that can do damage. And then this bed here is the Purple Viking. So this is a new variety I've never grown before. Last year I grew Kennebec and they did really, really well for me. And so I thought I would definitely grow those again. I'm weeding as we go. And I thought I would try the Purple Viking because I've heard that they do pretty well too. So yeah, so this is pretty much my garden tour. And today is the 19th of April. So a little bit, I was hoping to wait till more like the 23rd, 24th to do this garden tour. But like I said, I was looking at the forecast and it looked like rain. So we are going with it. But anyway, here's a little update on my raised bed gardens. So I hope you guys enjoyed the garden tour, and there will be many more coming up this season. So stay tuned for those. But before I go, I just wanted to say, keep tending, keep thriving, and let's grow together. I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye, friends.